if a guy's like getting into style, what do you think is that like first key item that they should invest in?
I would say it depends on your age and like your job or if you're in school. But for most guys, actually for every guy, probably slim fit, dark wash denim would be number one, followed very closely by like an Oxford button-down shirt.
Frankly, I think a dress shirt is a good start. Simply because you can wear it somewhat casually, you can wear it to dress up other things. And the first one I'd say is white dress shirt. If you wear a lot of suits, you can get a double cuff shirt. If you don't, get a barrel cuff shirt. Try to not have a chest pocket. And then get a collar that you can wear open, as well as a tie, in case you have to. That way it's versatile and it's a good investment.
Like a custom fit, or you're saying like material wise?
Yeah, custom is always preferable if you can, right? I would get a cotton shirt, and if you can't go custom, just find something that fits, where the sleeves are long enough. And if you want to learn more about shirt fit, I mean, check out all those shirt fit guides, right?
For me personally, I like to invest in a good pair of shoes or a good coat. I think those are the two things that are worth the money, because one, you can, assuming you buy something that's pretty classic or just high quality in general, you can wear it for a very long time if you take care of it. And I think when you spend good money on a coat or a pair of shoes, there are a lot of little details that go into these things that the designer has put into there, or just the quality of the construction that you can really appreciate. So I think to me, those are the two things that if I were to start over, I would always invest in those.
Like a winter coat?
Yeah, a winter coat, or even I would say winter coat, because even casual coats are kind of easy throwaway pieces sometimes, right? But if you're lucky enough to live in a place where you need a winter coat, I would invest in a nice.
I got my first like actual filled down jacket, and it like changed my perception. Just in the last like year, it changed my perception of jackets entirely. Like I'm excited to wear it and go outside.
Right, what'd you get?
It was, I can't remember the brand, but it's filled with like the 3M down.
Okay.
It's like water resistant.
Stuff.
It's like the real stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because I have cheap, I've tried and I've owned cheaper like down jackets, but that's, I don't know, polyester fill or whatever it's filled with, it's not real down. It makes a big difference when it's like the real materials, And everything is reflected in the cost. It's always gonna be a little bit more expensive to get quality, but honestly, like you can tell the difference. Yeah. So yeah, those are the two things I'd probably
And you spend a few $100s on like a nice pea coat, that pea coat is a 10 to 15-year pea coat.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I remember the Bond pea coat, the Billy Reed one. I remember looking at it at $600 in college, and I was like, absolutely no way. And now I look at it, I'm like, that's a nice investment at $600.
I can wear that in 10 years still,
Right. It's true.
Personally, for me, my first item would be a good pair of jeans that fit you well and are versatile and dress up or dress down.
Do you have any favorite brands?
I'm wearing nudie, so I guess nudie.
Great recommendation.
Yeah.
It depends. I would say the first high quality item that he should buy is one that he has experimented with on a level that he's bought it kind of cheap, and then he's found that it actually works for him and works for his life. Now, often that may be something like a good pair of dress shoes, but it may be a good pair of sneakers. It may be the perfect pair of denim. It may be something that's as good as a suit. But the problem is, I think a lot of guys, they get into their head that it's like, okay, well, I need to have a suit, and it's got to be a nice one. So I'm going to go invest a few $100 or a few $1,000s in that, and then you wear it twice a year, and your budget's kind of gone, or you've got this bitter taste in your mouth. It's like, why did I even spend this money? It's not even something that I wear. So I would say the first thing that you should invest some real money into is the thing that you are going to get the most personal use out of.
That's a great one. I think about like the common projects like Silhouette, like getting one of those in a nice high quality leather.
Yes.
That like jumps you into this world of like, this is what nice things
Right,
are.
because there's a difference between wearing and owning nice things and wearing and owning cheap stuff. I had to wear an H&M shirt a few months ago because I had grown out of my other shirts, and it took a little while for the new custom ones to come in. And it sucks to wear when you're used to things that fit well and the material breathes well, and you can just feel the difference in quality. And so there's a real difference when you buy quality stuff. And I think you're right. It could be a pair of common projects after wearing some Stan Smiths or something else, and you just, once you get there, you don't want to come back. But it's got to be something that you're going to wear and you're going to really appreciate that you wear it and you invested the money in it instead of resenting it.